It breaks my heart to see Outlander's final season is around the corner after all these years. But at the same time, like many of you, I can't help but be excited for what's to come. So today, I'm here to tell you all about Season 8, including the plot, cast news, release date, and, of course, the trailer we're all dying to watch. Every good story has to come to an end, they always do. But we're going to go out with a bang and tell the story the way it should be. Let's start with the plot because things are more complicated and exciting than ever. As you may recall, in the Season 7 finale, Jamie, Claire, and young Ian, though at this point, we might as well just call him Ian since we sadly lost the old one, set out for Fraser's Ridge alongside Rachel. But they weren't alone. Another familiar face joined them, and it was none other than Fanny. The Season 7 finale was an absolute banger. I think I died a little inside when I saw it. I lived for that moment. For years, just like Jamie and Claire, we thought Faith was dead, buried in France. But the Season 7 finale teased the possibility that she may have actually survived and given birth to two beautiful girls, Jane and Fanny. This turn of events delivered a huge shock not just to casual viewers, but even to book readers. And let's be honest, it's not easy to surprise them. According to Sam Heughan, this twist raises a lot of questions, and it's something we, the audience, might see play out throughout much of Season 8. That means this wasn't just a weird coincidence, it actually has a deeper story to tell. Dominique Pinon, the actor who plays Master Raymond, previously revealed that he was contacted to make another appearance in Season 8. The interesting part? His scene won't be with Claire. Does this mean we'll get some flashbacks explaining what really happened to Faith? Because that would be incredible. What are your theories about Faith? Let's discuss in the comments below. Besides the truth about Faith, there's a lot to uncover in Season 8. Diana Gabaldon, our brilliant author, revealed that the final season will mainly focus on the 9th book, Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone. And if you think that's all, you're dead wrong because Season 8 will also include certain parts from Book 10. So what else will happen in Season 8? Based on the book, the Revolutionary War is getting closer to Fraser's Ridge, and we know our action-addicted Jamie can't stay far from it. During battle, he gets badly injured, but don't worry. With a little miracle, Claire manages to save him. I'm curious about how this will play out. Will it make Claire relate to Master Raymond even more? Will she finally discover her true potential? We'll see. Meanwhile, Roger is about to achieve his dream of becoming a minister. But things take a turn when he and Brianna realize they're being stalked by someone from another time. I'm telling you, these two just can't catch a break. Like, let them live their lives for God's sake, geez. Moving forward, we see Ian, Rachel, and Jenny heading north to find Ian's first wife. Now that's interesting because last time we checked, Rachel was pregnant. So why would Ian take her on a journey just to find his ex-wife? Did something happen to her, and now he wants to take his child back? I don't know, but I'm sure this storyline will be fascinating. And Jenny, I'll talk about her in a few minutes. Just stick with me. Another thing we might see in Season 8 is the broken relationship between Jamie and Lord John. For sure, that's going to be an emotional roller coaster. Again, Sam had a few words to say about their relationship. I mean, what would we do without Sam and his interviews? According to him, there's a lot for them to work through, and it could take a long time before they're playing chess together again. At this point, I should say that Jamie and Lord John care about each other no matter what. Yes, they're both stubborn as hell, but I know for a fact that if something happens to one of them, the other will come to the rescue. But what do you think? In Season 8, will they be able to move past everything and restore their friendship? Or is it truly over for good? And as for William, I think his little adventure to save Jane brought him and Jamie closer, but they still have a long way to go. It takes time to heal, and William has been feeling pretty lost. But with everything that has happened, I believe he's starting to feel closer to Jamie, even if he'd never admit it. Sam Heughan, as always, leaves us guessing. And I quote, "It's nice to see them in the final episode of Season 7 working together as a team, and I think in that moment, you see how good they could be together." Okay, here's a spoiler for you all. At the end of Book 9, William arrives at Fraser's Ridge to ask for Jamie's help in saving Lord John from Captain Ezekiel Richardson. Well, his real name is actually McCallaghan, another time traveler who captured Lord John to force his brother into something. I believe Season 8 will feature this storyline, allowing Jamie, William, and John to finally find peace with one another. In leaked Season 8 photos, we see Lord John with Claire and Jamie. I'm guessing these scenes were shot after William and Jamie saved him because look at that beard. That was unexpected. But what really messed with my head was an excerpt from Book 10. I glanced over my shoulder. Jamie had gone into the study. And how is Lord John these days? I wish I knew, William said, his face and voice suddenly bleak. Does this mean they saved Lord John, William returned to the Ridge, and then Jamie and William just stopped talking to him? Like, what's going on here? My theory is this. After saving John, they all return to Fraser's Ridge. Then something else happens, and William and Lord John's relationship worsens due to an unknown event. Ultimately, John decides to leave. But that's just my theory. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm dying to discuss it. I know we're all hyped about Season 8 since it's the final season, but we also want the perfect ending. According to producer Meryl Davis, the ending will be both satisfying and emotional, leaving fans very pleased. Now, does that mean Jamie and Claire will finally find peace? Personally, I'd love to see them grow old together, sitting on their front porch, surrounded by family. Imagine Jemmy, Mandy, and Ian and Rachel's child running around, giggling while Jamie and Claire watch them with huge smiles on their faces. Imagine Brianna and Roger bringing food from the kitchen while Rachel and Ian set the table. Okay, I feel like I'm daydreaming, but what can I say? That would be my perfect ending. On the other hand, I don't think it'll be that simple. In the final episode, we may witness either Jamie or Claire's death, followed by a scene that finally explains Jamie's ghost. Now, pause this video and tell me what's your perfect ending? Okay, welcome back. In Season 8, we'll see both fresh faces and familiar ones we've been missing. Yes, I'm talking about Fergus and Marsali. Both C. Sardamboy and Lauren Lyle are set to return for Season 8. And you know what else? We have some old cast members returning too. Should we say hi to them? You want to say hi, guys? Oh, they're too busy. Not gonna lie, their return alone makes me even more hopeful for Season 8. But here's some sad news. Kristen Atherton, who played Jenny, won't be in the final season. According to co-showrunner Matthew B. Roberts, they had to make some sacrifices with side stories to focus more on Jamie and Claire. He said, "The brief was, nothing that doesn't affect Jamie and Claire gets in. It's got to affect Jamie and Claire. When you have 10 episodes, you have to stay literally on track." To his credit, 10 episodes really aren't enough to fit every book storyline. But on the other hand, I would have loved to see Jenny at Fraser's Ridge. Now, what about new faces? We have Carla Woodcock as Amaranthus Grey, a new member of the Grey family. Besides Carla, we'll have Kieran Bow as Captain Charles Cunningham, a retired British soldier. And finally, his mother, Elspeth, will be portrayed by Frances Tomalty. At first, I was a bit concerned that adding new characters could shift focus away from the major ones. But after hearing Matthew's explanation, now I can hear you saying give me something more. Outlander Season 8, release date and what to expect. In September 2024, Outlander officially wrapped filming for Season 8. Now, it's in the post-production stage, meaning there's still some work left to do. On March 4, Sam Heughan posted an emotional video on Instagram, revealing that he had just completed his final DR session, the re-recording of dialogue. He said, "Yeah, very emotional, and very excited for the fans to see the final episode. It's going to be quite an emotional one. But I know you're going to love it. Thank you, Jamie, thank you, Sam, for bringing us such an incredible character." Okay, I'm not going to cry. This video confirms that Outlander Season 8 is in the late stages of post-production, meaning an official release date announcement could be coming soon. Now that we know the prequel Blood of My Blood will air in the summer of 2025, I believe Season 8 could premiere in late 2025 or early 2026. As for the trailer, unfortunately, it's still too early to tell. However, Stars has already given us a teaser featuring Jamie telling Claire, "When the day shall come that we do part, if my last words are not 'I love you,' ye can ken it's because I didn't have time." Then, he gently kisses Claire's hand. I mean, this man knows how to be a lover, for sure. For the full trailer, I expect to see some deeply emotional scenes between Claire, Fanny, and Jamie. Beyond that, I think we'll also see Jamie getting injured in battle. Who knows? Maybe the trailer will even reveal older versions of Claire and Jamie. And when I say old, I mean like really old. I'd love to see them in their 80s. What do you want to see in the Outlander Season 8 trailer? Let me know in the comments. And while you're here, watch this video next.